In this video, we are going to be going over how to set up a Shopify integration, what you need to do on the Shopify side in order to get going with the product. We will then just be quickly demonstrating some of the basic uses of it. So if we flip over here to our screen, you can see we are in our Shopify page right now. So what we're going to do in order to set up the app, we need to create what is called a custom app so that both the Windows product and the iPad and the back office can all have access to it. It needs a custom app. So we're going to go through the apps section here and then apps and sales channel settings. You can also reach this by going just through settings and then app and sales channels, either way. And you're going to just say develop apps for your store here. And then you are going to create an app. So just hit create an app up here. As you can see, we've got a couple in there already, but I'm just going to do a new one just to show how that is done. So then we are going to give the app a name. So we'll just call this a sample for tutorial video. But you can basically call it whatever you'd like. You just need to know what it is in the future if you look at it. So just you can name it, ThunderPOS app or whatever works for you. Then once it's created here, we need to go and give it permissions to access certain things. So we're going to configure the API scopes. So we're going to configure it with the analytics. We're going to configure it with the inventory write permission. We're going to configure it with orders because we need to be able to see orders. And we're going to configure it with products and product listings. And then once that's done, we're just going to hit save here in the bottom right. And then at the top right, we want to hit install app. So we'll say install. We will have the option to reveal our token once, which I will reveal it here. We're going to remove this after this video so that you don't see it again in the future. And then you just click the clipboard to copy it. Now you can only ever see it once. If you don't see it, if you don't save it, if you lose it, you'll have to create a new app. So try to make sure that you grab it, save it somewhere secure. The API key and secret key don't really do anything for us. We need this access token. So now that we've got that, we're going to go over to our home page here. We're going to go through maintenance and settings. And we're going to go under the Shopify tab. And we've got our address here. And we've got our secret. So we're going to fill in our secret here, which is what we've got. We are going to rename this to access key at some point in the near future. And then we're going to go down here and save. So you've got your address. So things you're going to want to enable it. You're going to want to fill in the address here of your store, which it's right here in the back end in Shopify. You're going to fill in that token. You're going to select between department and category for what syncs as the Shopify item type. You can change what syncs as the description. Certain fields can be set to send using percent signs around them, like the default is notes. You can select to sync either new only or used only and not sync the other. You can select to not sync items and variations up if they haven't been synced before and they have zero stock and zero price. That way you can ignore used on used items on items that are new only, for example. You can set the taxability based on the taxability in ThunderPOS. You can not sync items before they reach the street date. You can select that your synced up quantity will deduct any open special orders or pre-orders from it. That way you don't list items that you have agreed to sell to a customer already. And then you can have a number of different fields in inventory show up as tags. And tags can then be used to generate collections, and just generally they can be very useful for organizing your products. If you have something marked as a tag and it's blank on that item, it just won't sync anything for that tag. Uh, but do be aware these tags will write only, it won't delete tags off. So if you change one of these fields, then it'll end up with two tags. So you just need to be aware of that when you're using the tag feature. So we will save it here. We'll just leave category and department as our tags. That's fine. It will connect and do some setup things in the background. You should see it just come back to the store settings. That's a good sign. So then when we're creating a product, as an example, let's just grab something from, say, Discogs. So we'll do a quick search for, I don't know, we'll do a search for live. And we'll just grab something here. If you're interested in this Discogs integration, I recommend checking out the video on that. It can be very useful for your record stores. So we'll just import this single here into inventory. And then the big thing here is, we'll say we actually have 2 in stock on this and then 1 used. We'll check our pricing out. And then under online commerce, we can fill in our weight, a length, width, and height. And then we need to mark it as website sync. And if we mark it as website sync, it's actually going to list it on to Shopify or whatever our integrated product of choice is. We can also have a distinct online price from our in-store price. If you leave that at 0, it's just going to use the new price and the used price 1. But you can set these up if you want to sell things cheaper or more expensively outside of your store. So then when we save this product, and it's going to be creating it, importing it, and then uploading it to Shopify. So we'll just copy this item ID that it imported as, and then if we go into our products here in Shopify and search for it, what was the run to the water? There it is. So you can see, it's uploaded our picture. You can see that we've uploaded tags for the rock and CD. The type got set as CD. Our new quantity is in here and our used quantities are in here with the specific pricing. And you can actually see even a preview of like how it would be listed in the search engine. So, you can customize how this is going to display. That's kind of up to you. But hopefully this will help you get started. Now, in addition to like just the setup to link your things, you're definitely going to want to set up themes and your Shopify settings and everything. So you're still going to want to customize your Shopify store, but this should get you started on linking products and orders and everything to the point of sale. Thank you for watching this video. Let us know if you have any questions.